This is a 4-post hoist. It is mainly used for lifting cars at a very high height, giving the technician the best position to work under the vehicle. As with the 2-post hoist, you're not able to go as high as you would with the 4-post. And they're also great for wheel alignment services, as you're able to lift either the front end or just the back end of the vehicle with the air jack. The cons to using a 4-post hoist is that it can be a little dangerous getting on sometimes, and if it is slippery or wet, the car could slide or slip.
Before operating the hoist, you have to make sure you're wearing the proper PPE first. This includes safety glasses, coveralls, and steel-toed boots. While inspecting the hoist, be sure to check the safety pins, any spills under or around the hoist, check the hydraulic system for any leaks, and check the hoist for any worn components. And after all that, you should be good to move to the next step.
When guiding a vehicle onto the hoist, always make sure that the vehicle is perfectly straight onto the hoist, and always guide the vehicle not in front, stand to the side. Before raising the hoist, you always want to put woodchucks behind a wheel because you don't want it to roll. To raise the 4-point hoist, you have to press the hydraulic box. And you always want to hear the clicks. There's 4 clicks. You hear the front and then you hear the back. If they aren't gauged properly, then the vehicle could tilt. When you're at a designated height, press down on the hydraulics. This is the hydraulic box. That is to lower onto the locks, which uses hydraulics too, and then that's the air line.
Find your workshop's service manual and locate the correct contact points for the lifting pads. In this case, it's hanging off the hoist. Slide your lifting pad so it lines up with your contact points. Once everything's lined up, push the levers forwards to raise the lifting pads. Make sure there are an equal amount of teeth above the lock on each side. Then lower it by pulling the levers towards you to rest the teeth on the lock. First, you have to raise the teeth off the locks. Then move the locks out of the way using this handle. Make sure to slide the lifting pads back in.
When you push down on the hydraulic box, you're lifting them off the locks, and then you push down on the hydraulic box and the air line, which then lowers the vehicle. You always want to watch this because you couldn't have got off one lock and then the hoist could tilt. So always watch what you're doing. And when you're on the ground, you're all good to go. After you are done everything, guide the vehicle off the hoist. Be sure that you make sure that the wheels do not land in the middle or you go slightly off of the ramps crooked. You want to be straight so you don't damage the vehicle or the hoist.